Welcome to The Inspired. I'm Chirag, and this is David. We're going to be talking about today the NBA Finals with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors. Thanks for joining me, David. I appreciate you. How do you feel about the NBA Finals?
I feel like it's the matchup the NBA wanted. I feel like it's the matchup the fans wanted. So it's a win-win for the LeBron lovers and LeBron haters.
I agree. I feel like that's going to be something that really drives the ratings, and that's what the NBA was hoping for with the MVP of the league versus the five-time champion round visitor.
I think the NBA definitely wins either way. On one hand, if Steph Curry and the Warriors win, they have a new face of the league, one that they can promote. He's definitely doing well as far as with his daughter being involved. He's kind of coming off as a family man, something they can push. And, on the other hand, if LeBron wins, then they continue the Kings' reign of dominance and get their who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron conversation. Either way, we're going to be talking about basketball long after the finals.
Yeah, we will. With the NBA draft coming up and free agency, this is gonna be a fun ride for the rest of the summer.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into it. We're gonna break it down. Backcourt, front court, bench, and coaching. So let's get into it. So backcourt now: Kyrie, Irving, and Iman Shumpert versus Steph and Klay. What I'm going to be looking at is actually defensively. Do you see Iman switching early onto Steph and then them trying to run Kyrie all around those screens? Because I don't see Kyrie being able to run through a bunch of screens. I think he might even have a better shot just trying to fight with Curry.
Honestly, I think they'll switch. I think they'll switch until they're put in a position where they have to try to do something else. I don't understand why they wouldn't. They're both about the same size as far as matching up defensively. Either one can match up defensively on the other.
I feel like, with Steph Curry running a lot of pick and roll action, that's going to be a strong point where Kyrie has to fight through that. Are you going to go under, over, really try to fight through, and then the bigs are going to switch on it as well. So that's going to make it tough. But the backcourt, I'm looking at the backcourt of Steph and Klay to be much stronger than the backcourt of Iman and Kyrie.
Absolutely. As far as points, they're going to outscore him. What Iman Shumpert will really have to focus on is his defensive rebounding. That'll be important for him, not letting the team get any second shots and helping out on boards. I don't expect him to put up the kind of points that Klay can. But if he can defend and rebound, I think they'll be satisfied with his effort.
That's true. So let's get into now the front court. We got LeBron James, who's the greatest player. You got to give it to him. He's the greatest player right now. And Tristan Thompson, who's been an absolute offensive rebounding beast. And Mozgov, who has been a beast as well. He's been a defensive stalwart versus Bogut, Draymond Green, who was a runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year, and Harrison Barnes, who's just as long and strong as Draymond and Bogut.
Yeah. I mean, that's also a tough one. Obviously, you think you give the edge to the Cavaliers because they have LeBron, but honestly, to the Warriors, because of the ability for them, again, to switch and be so effective defensively.
Bogut is going to be a key right there. I think him being a defensive anchor, he has to outplay Mozgov on the defensive end to set the tone early, right away. That's going to be those dirty buckets, offensive rebounds, quick right away to get the crowd into the game is going to be super important for them.
Absolutely. But once Mozgov's gone, the Cavs usually go small, but the Warriors, they still stay pretty big with going with this.
Yeah, let's talk about the bench.
Most Spates if he's healthy enough.
Yeah, Spates is a question mark still, but with the bench, and now you have JR coming off. Maybe you move LeBron to the 4. You move LeBron to the 4, and you have that tag team kind of going on against a bench team of, who matches up with LeBron at the 4. I don't see David Lee being able to hang with LeBron when he's playing the 4 in the bench lineup.
I don't either. I mean, but then again, I don't see anyone being able to play with LeBron, so you try not to overreact to that. If anything, they may move David Lee to the 5 to counteract. The one thing that's going to be interesting to watch is during crunch time, if these games are close, Steve Kerr is the leader. He's making the calls. He has the experience. On the other end, you're watching David Blatt to see if he's even in the huddle. Is LeBron running the plays? Is Is he the one making decisions? Who is the team looking at the crunch time to tell them what's supposed to do? You're going to have that background conflict that, I'm sure a lot of analysts will be talking about during halftime and after the game, especially if a call is made that's wrong and LeBron made it versus what the coach wanted to do. You're definitely going to have something there.
Let's get into the prediction. What do you feel about this? Is it going 6? Is it going 7? And who are you picking?
I give the Cavs 2 games off the strength of LeBron. Just off his dominance, he's going to have games where he completely takes over, and he's going to get some calls that are fortunate for him. But I don't see them being able to beat the Warriors in 4. The Warriors have the best home record all season long, and I think we're going to see why that is. They're not going to be able to go in there and take the games that they want to take. So I think no matter what, with 4 games at home, the Warriors should be able to take this.
Okay, that's a valid point, but I feel like the experience that's on the roster of Cleveland, it might be scary to be in that game 7, and it's gonna be Golden State might have to just close them out in 6, because that's what I'm looking at. But I'm picking Golden State to definitely win the finals. They're a deeper team, a stronger team. Oh, and their coaching. He has finals experience from his days of playing and his days with learning from Phil Jackson. And Greg Popovich. Cool. Thanks for doing this video with me, and everybody, you can make sure to follow Dave on his blog. It'll be in the information. And make sure to follow ours. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a good one.